Question 2. Determine the empirical formula of an oxide of nitrogen containing 70% of oxygen if the relative molecular mass of the oxide is 92. Deduce its molecular formula. So we have to deduce its molecular formula. So let's divide the board. This compound is made of 70% of oxygen. So there is two things here, our oxygen and our nitrogen. So let's represent our oxygen with O and our nitrogen with N. So our oxygen is 70%, as you can see in the question, but we are not giving the percentage of our nitrogen. Our oxygen is 7%, but we are not giving the percentage of our nitrogen. So to get the percentage of our nitrogen, we have to minus 70% from 100. 70% from 100. So 70 minus 100 will give us 30%. 30%. We are going to divide it by the atomic mass of oxygen. Atomic mass of oxygen. 70 over 16. And 30, the atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, as we all know, 14. So we are going to divide 70% by 16. So here we have 4.38 approximated. Here we have 2.1. 2.1. So what we are going to divide this by the smallest. Divide by the smallest. The smallest. Dividing by the smallest, we have 2.1. So 4.38 divided by 2.1. And for nitrogen, we have 2.1 divided by 2.1. Dividing this by 2.1 will give us, by approximating it, we are going to have 2.1 is 2.8, but approximating it to 2.1. And dividing these two will give us 2.1 divided by 0.1 is still 1. So 1. Our empirical formula is N, our nitrogen oxide, NO2. Our oxygen is 2, while our nitrogen is 1. That's why we have NO2. You can put 1 here, but that's not necessary. So we have derived our empirical formula. So we have to find our molecular formula. So let's do that again. Molecular formula. So NO2 bracket N2 equal to what? 92. 92. What's our nitrogen? We have 14. Bracket 14, and our oxygen is 16. That's plus 16. We have 2 oxygen. That's 16 times 2. 2 oxygen. 2 oxygen. X equal to 92. 92. 14 plus 16 times 2 gives us 32. 32. 32. X equal to 92. So 14 plus 32. 14 plus 32. That's 46. X equal to 92. 46x equal to 92. So dividing both sides by 46. 46 over 46. Yeah. Our x equal to 2. Our x here is equal to 2. So getting our molecular formula, we are going to, because of our answer, we are going to multiply it by 2. We are going to multiply it by 2. So nitrogen, we have N2O 3 times 2, that's 4. Then 2 into. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.